Hello, good, happy Saturday morning to you all. It is cloudy with a bit of humidity. It's 75 degrees, and I just woke up 20 minutes ago. Got in my exercises already for the morning, and I'm going to be drinking a 12-ounce glass of salt water, just Redmond's real salt, a quarter of a teaspoon, mixed with 12 ounces of water, and have that. And things are going well on the plan that I've been doing for not drinking coffee for a minimum of 2 hours. So that's been going well. Finally, whatever bug that I had for the last 2 days has passed. So, like I always say, this too shall pass. And it did. So you ask, what's on the agenda for today, Jerry? We're going to go back to the recipe creations. The breakfast is going to be a little bit different than what you guys have ever experienced. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. I've done this previously in my catering business, so I want to bring it to the B, and E way of eating. So next frame you're going to see is my breakfast. So I hope you enjoy it. So I spoke a little bit out of turn. The next frame you're going to see is the prep that it took for breakfast. So now we're on schedule. Warning, warning, what you are about to see is a woman on a mission. Eating 10 ounces, that's right, an entire package of the Butcher Box, no sugar, that's right, Whole Foods bacon. I am going to have a fabulous fatty day today, so come on, let's go. So this is step one. This was the ends of the package, the ugly ones for lack of a better term, of bacon that I'm going to be putting into the microwave and cooking them to my desired crispness. And this is the first round of the icky looking bacon, the pieces, the ends. These I'm going to be chopping up because I am out of the Kirkland already pre-done, pre-cooked bacon, so these are going to be utilized in one of my meals today. Okay, one down, second one, then the third one. And now this is the third and last box. You notice these are more along the lines of being very, very perfect. So, let's go. And here's the last and the final cooking. I know some of you are saying right now, come on, Jerry, you know we know how to cook bacon. These I call baby bacon roses. That's the third batch that goes along with these. Can we eat this package in a day? Can it be done? Why, certainly. Okay, this is for a contest. If you know, you know. I want everybody's opinion of this meal for my husband. Ready? Set. Let's contest. Now, for the purpose of this video, I am showing the Carnivore Crisps grass-fed beef butter, otherwise known as beef tallow, because let's be frank, not a lot of people are like me and have the beef tallow at the ready on the stove. And as you can see, for breakfast this morning, I did dip in a little bit into the pot. So this is on the stove, similar to all of our grandparents, if you know, you know, from this certain age bracket that we're in. But for those of you that are youngsters, get the beef tallow in the little jars. You can get it from Carnivore Crisp. This is not a sponsored video. Next step. Okay, while I'm waiting here for the beef tallow to melt into the pan, I want to tell you what I've done for prep thus far. So follow along. I have whipped, if you've noticed, this is the same coffee cup that I had my egg yolk and butter in, and this is the consistency what you want for this particular recipe. Light peaks, not stiff peaks. You spoon your egg whites into the pan. I have it on medium heat right now, and because I have 3 eggs, I am making 3 mounds of egg whites in the pan. La la la, la la la. There we go. I'm trying to talk over the other video in the other room, so bear with me, guys. Almost done. Now what we want to do is make a little well in the egg whites. And I'm going to do it this way. I can do it with another spoon. Usually I do it with a secondary spoon like this. Make a second well. It's still on medium heat right now. And whoops, I'm going to lift up the pan so that I can show you what the little wells look like. Should be pretty self-explanatory, but here goes. See the wells? Now, this is the fun part. This is what I did in catering years ago. Bringing it back full circle in BBB&E fashion. Take the 3 egg yolks, put them into the mounds of the egg whites on medium heat, cover it up, let it rest, give it a couple of minutes, and I'll be back. Okay, right now we're about 2 minutes in, and I'm going to open it up and show you what it looks like so far. The reason you use beef tallow is beef tallow has a high smoke point as opposed to butter, because you don't want, for this application, you do not want it to be burnt or show any burning. Okay, now it's time to get out the handy dandy thermometer and test the temperature of these. Now, eggs, so you know, for safety purposes, I know this being a caterer, eggs temperature safe 160. But I left these on a little bit longer because I'd like to have a higher reading to show for this video. So you do you, boo, just so you know. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Turn it on and measure. This is, if you can see it, 175 degrees. And I started with warm room temperature eggs. They were room temperature for 2 hours because I woke up, took 3 eggs out in preparation for this video today. So let's turn them out on a plate now. Turn off the heat and let's go and eat them. All right, I want to loosen them a little bit with, there we go, they're perfect. Loosen them just a little bit. I'm afraid to roll them out. mess up the video, so bear with me, guys and gals. Perfection. Perfection. Time to eat. So as you can see here, because I did leave it in a little bit longer for those people that may be thinking they're not going to be done, that's why I went to 175 degrees. This is a little bit higher, hotter than what I eat it as. So this is for video purposes. Let me flip this side up so you can see. The bottom side is browned. Again, went higher in heat. And this is the result. And of course, you guys know that I am not a lefty. I do want to salt my eggs. We'll get the Redmond's Real Salt out here. Show you, whoops, the yolk and the perfection. Again, not a lefty. Let me change hands and eat like a normal person. I just realized that was a very offensive statement I said by eating like a normal person. We in our house say that as a joke because Jack is a lefty and I and he say it's a right-handed world, so we know it. Let's take the bite. Let's remove my hand from the camera. The bite. Here she comes. Ooh, so good. White as an angel. These are so good. If you're looking for something special to make for your family that's absolutely different than what you've ever done before, try these. The total cook time is about 5 minutes. I've been doing these for years. This is not my first rodeo, as the kids say. So I've had to make them for catering events. I've had to put them in the oven and making a whole bunch at the same time. And I'm going to stick this whole bunch of eggs right in my face right now on the camera. It's so good. And my sister's yelling at me right now saying, you have food on your bottom lip. There we go. I'm good to go, Mary Jo. Now let me enjoy this along with some bacon, which I didn't show you. Here it comes. Let me finish. That was delicious. Now, I failed to tell you what I name these eggs. I call these eggs cloudy with a chance of bacon. B and E style would be, if I would have remembered, look at the gray hair, people. If I would have remembered for the video, I had the butter right next to me. I was supposed to put the butter on top. So, my mistake. Beef, bacon, butter, and eggs. Can it be done? Cloudy with a chance of bacon? B and E style? Yes, it can. Okay, this is the part of the video that I bring out the obvious. And for those of you that are wondering why I'm not directly in the middle of the frame, this is why. Look over here. See this? This, I have been hoping somebody was going to mention about that clock. Why the clock hasn't moved. And I have a person that mentioned it. However, they mentioned to me on the phone as opposed to putting it in the comments. So, it was my intention to send a gift certificate to that person that brought up the clock and why it's not moved by sending them a gift certificate to their nearest, their best, their favorite grocery store to them so that they can buy beef, bacon, butter, and eggs for $20. If they can send me a receipt showing that they spent $20 on all of the above: beef, bacon, butter, and eggs, I will double that gift certificate. So you must enter down below. Tell us who you are. Must do it in order to be eligible for this contest. So yes, you mentioned the time, but let us know who you are. Let us all say, yay you, for being Captain Obvious and bringing it up. Are you ready? The Instagram picture and post of your receipt showing that you purchased beef, bacon, butter, and eggs must be on Instagram. Tag me on my Instagram in the middle of the forest, in the middle of a forest. Tag me, show me your receipt, show me your groceries next to the receipt, and I will double it. So let's go.